Tuesday 12th of October, back again. Only in for 2 days this week. Had a day off yesterday. Tuesday and Wednesday, one night in the hotel over in Shepherd's Bush tonight. Cut to going to Shepherd's Bush. So this is one thing that's close to Shepherd's Bush, Television Centre. So I've been here a couple of times before. I think the first time was to watch Nevermind the Buzzcocks back when it was good. The second time was for a job interview. So I was part of a group that was selected to take part in a workshop, and if I got through that, I would have been kind of inventing shows, you know, pitching shows, coming up with game shows, that kind of stuff. The reason I didn't get the role, like the feedback, was that I was overly negative within the group exercise. And I can remember, and I wish I could remember a specific example so I could relay it, but I remember the negativity was because somebody had an idea that was actually physically and technically impossible. You just couldn't do it. And so I kind of brought it up and just said, you know, can't actually do that. Yep, didn't get the job because of that. I could have been creating all this shit you see on Saturday nights. Yeah. That could have been my name on there. All that bullshit. The Wall, Danny Dyer, I could have got involved in that. So, as it all turns out, all those shows are shit, right? I'm not sure I would have been happy doing this. So, maybe I got away with it. What do you reckon? Across the way we've got the Westfield Shopping Centre, so I think I might wander over there and maybe we'll have a stroll around and we'll see what's in there. Wow, Westfield is freaking massive. Look at the size of it. Decided to come to Five Guys. Freaking expensive. Milkshake, cheeseburger, fries, pretty much 20 quid. So what I've learned already is that I'm probably never coming back here again. 20 quid. Never done food review before, so let's start. So 20 quid, not worth it. Burgers themselves are fine, but nothing to write home about. I've got gherkins and I've got onion and barbecue sauce in there. It's all anonymous. Can't taste the barbecue sauce. The fries are okay, but I don't like that they're tiny. I like big fries. And the milkshake's pretty good. It's expensive, but it's a good milkshake. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm annoyed by Five Guys. I'm annoyed that it was 20 quid. I'm annoyed that I paid it. Even though I might be able to claim it back, I'm annoyed that I paid it. Like, is that London prices? 20 quid. I can't get over it. I can't afford to spend 20 quid on a burger and fries. And what's more, on Saturday, I went out for a meal, and it was probably, legitimately, the best meal I've ever had. And that poxy burger was more. Doesn't make sense. Never go into Five Guys again. Pretty big shopping centre. Nothing interesting now. It's the same old stuff. Passing Moss Bros. Behind me is Curry's. In front of me is John Lewis and Primark and Starbucks and Bravissimo and Pret. Nothing interesting at all. If I see something fun, I will point it out. But at the moment, I'm thinking about going to the hotel. Well, this is probably the most interesting thing here. Tempted to go in. but all I'll end up doing is buying mochi, and I'll just buy silly things. So I'm outside Westfield now. 4-star lanes, which is bowling and karaoke, so that's a combo. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is going to be the best, potentially the best thing in Westfield. Cut Shack. So I've revealed a few things over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I like fudge, I like donuts, but I really like mini golf. And for some reason there is an upside down house. Yeah, leaving Westfield now. It's just boring. Plus I'm annoyed about that burger. So a couple of other things that I noticed are in Shepherd's Bush, things to do. Things that caught my eye was Sherlock Holmes escape room, and obviously there's a couple of theatres there. There's the... Hello. That's right, I'm filming. YouTube. Like and subscribe. Oh, darkness. Walking through a park. I'm pretty sure my hotel is on the other side of this. It's called Grantly Hotel. Oh, it's right there. You can't see it. And there it is. And opposite, we have the Shepherd's Bush Empire. I didn't realise we were this close. And it looks like bloody Coldplay are there tonight. So that's annoying. Hopefully I won't be able to hear them, because that would be an awful night. But there is a big old queue going around the block. How welcoming. So yeah, there's supposed to be a Y in between those O's. I feel like I should draw a nose and a mouth. Let's go in, let's check it out. Coldplay, man. Here we go, here we go. Oh, it's a single bed. This is a small room. Single bed. Ah, fridge. Didn't know that. Little tiny telly. Spare pillow. A fan. Here's the bathroom. Yeah. Well, I suppose that's a bit grubby. Even the shower doesn't want to look. What the hell is that? What is that? Let's look out the window. That's the view out the window. That's the view out the other window. I can't see anything. And that's going to be exactly the same. Yeah. I guess somewhat ironically, with that stupid Coldplay across the road, the room was all yellow. Freaking Coldplay. Well, I don't think that's how that's supposed to go, but I suppose they tried to make it look cool. Almost looks like a handprint clawing to get out. Yeah, nice. This one's even worse. Alright, this is what you get for 53 quid. I've stayed in better rooms for 53 quid. But You know. Bed seems fine. I can already tell I don't even need to do a pillow test. The pillow test is that it is lacking, so I will have to get the second pillow of the day. Yeah, I don't mind a single bed. I'm literally here one night. I'm here to sleep, essentially. However, the guy on the desk did tell me the breakfast was included, and then he proceeded to give me directions to this other place where the breakfast is being served. I'm pretty sure he said another building, so I don't know, lots of lefts, lots of rights, lots of ups. I'm just trying to think of something nice to say about the room. It's amazing how the difference in rooms for the same price. Mad. Oh Jesus! It's like a freaking discotheque in the shower. Let's assume it's not a bullet. Alright, it's the morning. And generally, yeah, it was fine. So for 53 quid, it's simply a bed. It was quieter than I thought it was going to be. I had a feeling it was going to be kind of noisy, based on things that I was hearing outside, and people coming back after the stupid Coldplay concert or whatever. But overall it was fine. The negatives about the room are probably cleanliness. I'm not going to complain about the size too much, but when you compare this to some of the other rooms that I've been in, for the same, even some even less, for even less money, then this is a small room, and it does nothing to warrant the 53 quid when compared to those. However, it's still 53 quid, and 53 quid is still reasonable for a London room. I suppose the negative is the bathroom. The bathroom wasn't great. The shower was a bit grubby. The water came out and was warm, but it wasn't pleasant. The TV barely picks up any channels, but that's okay because I don't watch the TV. I just was going to put the news on to keep track of the time this morning, but whatever. So the Wi-Fi was very good, no issues with streaming, and the tube stops are very close, just around the corner, so it's pretty well connected. So I'll be jumping on the central line, which will get me up to St Paul's, and then I've got a 10-minute walk down to work. Would I stay here again? I don't know, breakfast might tip that. At the moment there's nothing special about this place. So if I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. You know, I wouldn't bother. It's the type of place where I think I'd just forget about it. It would just erase from my memory. So let's go and check out the breakfast. Let's see if we can find the breakfast. And here, I guess, that's literally 2 doors. Let's have a look. Okay, well that's a good sign. That's got to be a clue, right? The only time I ever have Cocoa Pops these days is if I'm in a hotel and there's a breakfast. When I was a kid, I loved Cocoa Pops. Now less so much, but just as a treat, I always give myself some Cocoa Pops. So I've also got some eggs coming. I've got a coffee, I've got a juice, I've got a pastry. Those jams, there's some toast on the way too. So overall, cool. Good breakfast. Weirdest scrambled eggs I ever saw, but I'm not complaining. King of the breakfast room. I would say that was a decent breakfast. Sure, I asked for scrambled eggs and she gave me like a weird omelette, but that's okay. I don't mind that. But, you know, coffee, juice, Cocoa Pops, pastry, eggs. It's not bad, is it? I don't know, is it tip the balance? I don't know. But it certainly made the 53 quid and the room a little bit more acceptable. I have just found my new lunch spot. This is the Artist's Garden, just by Temple Underground. So through the trees there would be, you know, London Eye, etc. Nice place to sit with a book. That was my stay. So the hotel was decidedly average. Breakfast improved things considerably. But that is it. So I have slept, I have walked, I've done some stuff. So now it's time to go home. See you next week.